there, boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen. I'm Ben. This is the Firepod spot, and welcome aboard. Alright, so we're going to be indulging in a little bit of insanity today. Gloves are on. Those of you who've seen some of my other videos will know that that means that I'm going to be mucking around with some super hot chilies, dancing with the fire. This is the Carolina Reaper HP22B-A strain, which is the last time I checked, the current holder of the Guinness Book of Records for hottest chili on Earth. It's 1.8 to 2.5 million on the Scoville scale. So yeah, this thing does not muck around. It's hotter than pepper spray. So I've come prepared. Some tissue-y stuff, because a box of normal tissues won't be enough if it gets as bad as I think it might be. In case it gets particularly worse, bucket. If it does come down to that, I'm not going to expose you to that. Yeah, we'll just cut that out because it's pretty gross, so I won't do that. Just cross fingers so it doesn't. And we have, this is my milk and cream mix that I like to have after my super hot chilies. It really helps to douse it down. And just in case it's not enough, a bottle of normal milk. And I have a stopwatch at the ready, so that looks like that's everything in place. Alright, so first thing I'll do is just cut the thing in half, and we'll have a look on the inside. Now this one is a little bit bruised, but hopefully it should look alright. Okie dokie. Again, keeping fingers that have touched the chili off the actual phone itself. It's really awkward, but it's absolutely the best idea to keep safe on that. Ooh, I could smell that. Appear to be having technical difficulties, doesn't want to focus. There we go, that got it. Alrighty then. So this is, yeah, it's going to be pretty harsh. A little bit of blight on that, but it should be fine. Alright. Stems off. Chili. Straight away. Oh God. Ah. God damn. Oh man. That heat is so intense. It's actually setting off a gag reflex. Ugh. Oh man. Okay, we're back. I've never had one do that to me. Before I even swallowed it. My tolerance is not high enough right now. That's horrible. That is truly horrible. Still reeling. It's actually been about 2 minutes. I have not had any milk yet because I won't be able to keep it down. Oh man. Whew. I really tried too, but that was too much. Okay. actually did manage to taste a bit of that before it hit me, but oh God, they are hot. Ooh wee. It actually tasted alright. I'll describe that in a little bit. Gonna try and get at least some of my pride back. Might wait out the 5 minutes. Oh God. Everything's tingling. My hands are, yeah, they're shaking. You can't see me doing it, but my leg is tapping away like a thumper right now. Oh God. Whew. Alright, so my stomach stopped flip-flopping. That's good. As you can hear, I can barely talk. My tongue and mouth, the throat, just everything, especially the back half, it's all swollen right now. Okay, all you guys out there who can actually hold the things down, salute you, man. I salute you. Because I am a massive chili head. I could eat ghost chilies, or at least one type of them. I could eat habaneros without trouble. I managed to dance with 7 pots and hold them down. This thing's a whole different league above that. Oh, that is horrendous. I'll give you guys a proper review in a bit, but I'm still reeling. It's been a bit over 5 minutes now. My mouth is on fire. Just gotta find my zen place. It's the only way through now. As you can see, my face is... that's alright. My face has changed colour big time. My nose was running really horribly before too. Still it's a bit, but at least I'm looking presentable enough for camera. Okay. Failed. Could not eat it. That was one hell of a chili. Just gotta take a bit of a mouthwash and sip. And I'll tell you guys what I tasted before sheer death hit. You know it's bad when that stuff, which knocked the head off every other super hot I've ever had and made it really tolerable, it felt like it did little, but it's necessary. Let's take another sip and see how we go. I'm not ashamed to admit, that was arguably the hottest thing I've ever had in my life, and that is the biggest adrenaline rush I've ever got off anything. Like, apart from the pain, and it is horribly painful. I'm actually getting that roller coaster woo sort of feeling. It's a really weird mix. That's not going away. again, if you go through this sort of thing, you've got a temptation to just chug it down and hope it works. It won't help, and it will only make you throw up. Again, perhaps. No, always sip it, always. Swill it first if you can. I've got a stray hair in my face now, great. Alright. I'm back to Earth. So, heat-wise, I do not need to tell you what that was like. You could see all sorts of weird colours changing on my face. And you could hear me having trouble talking, and a little bit of trouble breathing. And I could eat a ghost chili straight-faced. So, it is a whole league of its own. I said before it's hotter than pepper spray. Yeah, I'll believe that. Oh, man. Alright. So, taste. It had a really nice fruity taste. It was... yeah. It's a shame I couldn't taste it for long, because I actually really enjoyed that for as long as that lasted. It's a... it had a little bit of a florally sort of background to it. None of that perfuminess I got off those 7-pod crossbreeds, so that perfuminess definitely came from the 7-pod side of things. But yeah, it had a... it's almost a cherry flavour to it. And it's quite sweet too. It's actually a little bit sweeter than bell peppers. They're quite tasty, but they don't last long before they really, really hurt you. And I mean really. Oh, boy. Oh, that took me ages to get better. Like, yeah, it's nearly 10 minutes after I ate the thing, and I'm still actually having to hold it together to be able to tell you guys what it's like. I feel short of breath still. It's one hell of a chili. Yeah, so what would I recommend using it for? Not eating them straight. Not at all. No. That is bad stuff. Like I said, I've seen guys who can do it out there, and I think you guys are brave idiots, and a hell of a lot tougher than me, and I have no shame in saying that whatsoever. I definitely salute you guys. So no, don't eat them straight. Putting them into a sauce, yeah, a little bit maybe. Don't make it a straight puree sort of sauce though. Like, a little bit will go a long way. They're actually quite oily. I actually forgot to show you guys the knife. There's probably still traces of it on there. We'll see. It's actually got a shred of seed on there. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see in this light. I didn't have optimal conditions, and it has sort of, yeah, wiped off as I sort of fumbled around for tissues. But there was a big slick of oil on that thing. Yeah, they're oily. They're not quite as oily as the 7-pod crossbreeds were though. But yeah, they still have a hell of a lot there, and there was a lot of placental flesh in those things, so that means that all the hot stuff is, yeah, it's in abundance in there. So not only is it high heat, but there is a mass volume of it too. So if you're cooking with it or something like that, I would suggest use just the tiniest bit of it, like, and I mean a tiny bit. Yeah, like no salsas or anything like that. Maybe putting a tiny bit into, say, a spicy wings or rub mix or something like that, maybe, because that sweetness it's really good. It's like I said, it tasted really fantastic before the heat hit. But man, I mean, you saw I had like half a second before that heat got beyond what I can handle normally myself, and yeah, that's saying something quite a lot there. So if you use a tiny bit, you might be able to appreciate that. I'm sure that flavour will spread far because those oils do carry a lot of the flavour, and there was a reasonable amount of that there. But this thing is purely for hurting the hell out of anybody silly enough to want to eat something mega hot. Like, this is the stuff that you put in that challenge stuff, you know, those hot and spicy wings challenge, eat 6 wings and you get your meal free, you know, that sort of stuff. Like, It is not for mucking around with by the average person. Um, yeah, it is brutal. Like I knew it was going to be hot, and I still was not prepared for just how extreme that was. Like that heat on that thing was so bad that it immediately set my gag reflex off. Like that was nothing to do with any sort of perfuminess. Like I figured out that if you guys saw my last one that I did with the giant red reaper, which is actually a 7 pod reaper hybrid. The thing that set off my gag reflex when I was trying to swallow that was this mass rush of this sort of florally perfuminess. It was like trying to drink a chemical just for a second there. Um, this thing was different. What set me off here was just the mass rush. It was just bang straight away. It was such an extreme sensation that your body just can't handle it. It just puts you in immediate body shock. It took me ages to get my composure, even after I had to spit the thing out and sort of calm my guts. Like even now, I still feel like I've been through something. It's hellish. So yeah, like I said, like if I was going to put a heat on a scale, it would be above any normal scale. It's this thing's not a chili; it's a weapon. Like it really is. But you guys got to see me have a go at it anyway. Maybe later down the track, later, if I'm silly enough to do it, like way later when I've had plenty of training and trying my luck out with like scorpions on a regular basis, I might come back to it and I might see if I could defeat it. But I'm not putting any sort of guarantees on that. I'm probably going to leave these things alone, and I'm definitely leaving that Death Strain chili out there. The HP56. I'm leaving that alone. They're apparently worse than these things, and God no, I am not touching it. Alright, so that's enough of me rambling and babbling on, and yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody out there with a little bit of schadenfreude, that pleasure in other people's pain thing, sure some of you really got a rush out of that one. I got a different kind of rush out of it, so I still win anyway. And that's about it, so till next time, be more responsible than me, and yeah, remember, I am never telling you to have these things. In fact, in this thing's case, I said not to, so don't. Alright? Really, if you're not used to the things, it will hospitalize you because it will put you into mass shock. So, no, I never said to do it. Alright? So, again, be more responsible than I've been here. I suffered so you guys can know what it's all about. And let's just keep it spicy, but within reason. And catch you guys next time. Alright, so hopefully we'll have something interesting for you next time round. Nowhere near as bad as this. And till then, peace out. See you around. I'm going to have some of this.